One of the rarest Shadow Shiny Pokemon is in raids, but it's only in raids twice a week. Let me explain myself, and am I going to be able to get it shiny? We're going to find out in this video. Let's go over the best counters against Suicune, in specific Shadow Suicune that is in raids only for Saturday and Sundays. Remember that the grass and electric type is going to be 1.6 times weakness. So, in specific on what you're going to want to use when it comes to Shadow Suicune. Its first one is Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile, unbelievable. So I'm going off this website called Pokebattler, so that's gonna get all my information. So second one is Kartana. We just got these in the Go Fest, so hopefully you were able to get some Kartana raids. Kartana raid, or Kartana in general, is one of the best grass type attacks in game, so make sure you do that. But the best mega type attacker is definitely going to be Sceptile, as well as Xurkitree. We just did Xurkitree in raids at Go Fest as well. But the difference between Xurkitree was Xurkitree is the best electric type in the game right now. So two of some of the best, which is the Ultra Beast, are really good against the Shadow Suicune. Shadow Raikou, one of our buddies, one of actually Suicune's buddies, so that's pretty cool. Shadow Electivire. Shadow Electivire in general is a really good electric type, especially the Shadow type itself. Definitely a very good Pokemon. Mega Manectric. Mega Manectric is, honestly, I don't see too much play, so seeing it in raids, definitely pretty solid to see. Zekrom. Zekrom is a great Pokemon all around, and the electric types is just even great. Shadow Magnezone. We sometimes see Magnezone in some places. Remember, you have to use a lure module on Magneton in order to evolve into Magnezone, so that's pretty cool. As well as in the 1-star raids coming, I believe in a week, Shadow Magnemite's gonna be coming out, and that could be potentially shiny. So if you want to raid for those, try and get a good IV or a shiny, it's good against Shadow Suicune, so it could be beneficial to you. Mega Rayquaza. By the time I'm recording this, Mega Rayquaza Day is today. So I made a video where I wasn't able to get a Rayquaza, so hopefully by the time this is uploaded, I was able to get a shiny Rayquaza, because I was having trouble before. It's just it was all a thing. Shadow Zapdos. Shadow Zapdos is a great Pokemon. We got it a long time ago, so hopefully you're able to get that. Shaman. That is really weird seeing that, but Shaman. Okay, Mega Venusaur. We know Mega Venusaur is a really good grass type, so that's awesome to see. Thundurus in some type of form. I don't know what form that is. And the 14th is Shadow Tangrowth. Honestly, Pokebattler is a little weird. A couple people said this app or this website was a little bit weird. I don't know. It makes a lot of sense though, because grass type and electric type is the two best against it, 1.6 weakness. So it does make a lot of sense on some of this. That is all of the best attackers against Shadow Suicune. Make sure you guys rate it as best as you can. And of course, Shadow Suicune can be shiny, so go for that. But if you guys don't want to go off of the website, you can just try and use grass type and electric types, the mega of all versions, because 1.6 in weakness is the huge big thing when it comes to trying to take down Suicune. It's 12-kilometer eggs. Let's hatch these before we go out and do a Suicune raid, maybe a couple. Hopefully we can get a bunch done. But I had some 12-kilometer eggs, and I was going to do a 112-kilometer egg video, except for I lost most of the footage of it. So I'm just going to show the two here. I had to show them anyways, because, you know, is what it is. Now, let's go out and try and catch a shiny Suicune. Couple of things I want to go over that I didn't go over while I was out. First off, the 100% IVs for Shadow Suicune is 1704, and the weather boosted is at 2130. So look out for that when you're grinding. Second off, make sure you have at least 4 to 6 purified gems, one of the most helpful things, and make sure you use Go Raid Party. The amount of extra damage you can get from Go Raid Party is one of the best things. And also, if you don't know already, Shadow Suicune is in the Shadow Raids, meaning that you can't remote raid it. So that's why I say Go Raid Party with people that are around there, because you'll get extra damage and it's super helpful. Shadow Suicune has only about 37,000 CP, and I was able to take down a Shadow Suicune with 4 people super quick with additional. So highly recommend using it in your raid. So we're out. We're going to get a Suicune raid. This was on our, whatever it's called, it was on our nearby. And literally we had really close time to try and join up in this, and of course we joined up. Now this was absolutely insane. So note, we did every tip that I just talked about before. I'm talking, we have the raid party, we have all the purified gems, we have everything prepared for this. I know in my head what the CP of the 100% is. I'm using the best counters that we already talked about before, so I just knew we were gonna be G'd up. We were gonna be fine. So we're doing the Suicune raid. I have a feeling in my head, I'm like, you know what, this would be an amazing shiny to get because it is a really difficult Pokemon to get, especially since I don't have too many people that raid around me. So that's a very difficult thing to do, these raids. And I think a lot of people have that problem. A lot of people want remote raids for Shadows. Maybe that happens sometime soon, who knows. However, with crazy luck, we did actually get a shiny Shadow Suicune, which is just absolutely amazing and great to see, with the fact that even though it's only in raids for twice a week for the next couple weeks, we were able to get the shiny Suicune, one of my favorite shinies for sure, and I'm so glad I got it. Also, I didn't talk about this in a video, but this was absolutely crazy. I hatched a 10-kilometer egg. Now, usually it's not too crazy, like, yeah, an Amora, yippee, you know. But what's even more yippee about this is the fact that this is a 100% IV Amora. Super insane. This is a really good ice type attacker to kind of replace if you don't have Mega Glalie or Mega Abomasnow, which is some of the best ice types in the game. So it's a good replacement to have for now, since I'm one of those people that don't really stack up too many ice types. I'm sorry, but I did not think ice type was good against many things until I realized Mega Rayquaza is 2 times weak to it. So I found out the hard way. However, Mega Rayquaza video is coming soon. I cannot wait for that. I was able to do some crazy things on that day. I did want to go over this final thing. The Team Rocket Takeover is August 8th, and it starts at 12 a.m. and it goes all the way to July 12th, 11:59 p.m. Now, the reason I want to bring this up in specific, because you guys already know, I've already made a video about this, and I'll have an end screen at the end of the video in a little bit on if you guys want to check out the full information for that. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because I said every weekend, which is going to be true for the next couple weeks, of Shadow Suicune going to be in raids. However, the weekend that is going to be in between the Rocket Takeover, there is going to be Shadow Lugia, which Shadow Lugia can be shiny as well. So I wanted to make sure y'all knew that, just so you guys didn't think I was lying about this being in raids, because yes, Shadow Suicune is only going to be in raids for the next couple weeks, Saturday and Sunday. But for the Rocket Takeover event that is going to occur, that weekend in specific for the Rocket Takeover is going to have Shadow Lugia. So I'm really excited for Shadow Lugia. I can't lie. I'm really excited for it. Hopefully, it's possible I can rate it. What I looked up in a bit of my research, it seems like Ghost, Dark, and Rock type are going to be pretty good against Shadow Lugia in the raid. So Duskmane Necrozma is one of the top one that it says on the website, but I'm just going to say one of the best attackers that are going to be good against Shadow Lugia, as well as Tyranitar, Mega Tyranitar in specific, as well as Shadow Tyranitar. So those are a couple in specific, and if you want me to do a full video on the best counters for Shadow Lugia, let me know in the comments below. Thank y'all so much for showing up to today's video. I thank y'all so much for showing up. God bless. I love every single one of y'all. Have a fantastic day. Peace out.